Breaking news. Boop, 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 breaking news. The quartering Jeremy Hambley is a fucking creep and is making a video about Victoria's Secret and Hooters admit woke failed and bring back hot girls. Can I show you the chat? May I show you the thumbnail of this video? I'm gonna scroll down just so you can show who he's giving credit to. We are so back. Donald Trump is in there. There's Hooters girls, and he is looking puffy. So Victoria's Secret is and Hooters admit woke failed. I don't know how woke was involved in any of those corporations. I don't eat at Hooters because it gives me diarrhea. Have you ever had their wings? I like a battered wing. You ever taken a shit after eating Hooters? Of course you have. You ate Hooters. You took a big hot shit 20 years ago. Exactly. I had some Hooters during lockdown because they were reliable kitchen during lockdown.
We are so back. The hot girl is back in.
The hot girl is back in. Lucky for Jeremy.
And these virtue signaling companies that nearly bankrupt themselves trying to tell the American people that we really wanted fatty boombaladdies walking down the catwalk. Now they have taken a very, very corrective turn. Not just Victoria's Secret, but Hooters, the restaurant.
The restaurant. Yay.
Everybody is returning back to form. The idea that everyone wanted to see 700 million pounds jiggling down the catwalk.
700 million pounds jiggling down the catwalk. Okay, for the record, if you're thick, I'm probably into that. So I don't know. I mean, you're lying. You're lying. If you think like I'm only attracted to stick figure people, I'll say this more often than not. If you're super skinny, more often I'm not attracted to super skinny people than I am attracted to people that aren't. But that's not. I mean, you know, your body is your body. I'm not. But that's the thing. Like, it's not for my attraction. It's not. That's not what this is for. Anyway, whatever. You can be sexy and have a diversified situation going on. Restaurant. I don't give a shit if you have a restaurant. What I care about is the conduct that people exhibit while they're at one. I don't give a fuck if people have who doesn't like titties? I don't like how that company has treated its employees. I don't like how those women should be able to make, you know, more money. It should be expected of the company to treat them a little bit better. They're expected to be like fucking models, but they don't get paid model fucking money. So I don't know, dude. I want to see a cockstaurant. I'm sure that exists. But of course, the male nudity is seen as more obscene. In fact, you're seeing, from the wokes, of course, more male nudity. You're seeing a lot more hanging dong and nuts in movies nowadays.
As they tried to sell their...
Never erect, though, which is definitely... You can't have an erect dick. I think that's too... You're turned on. That's porn now.
Fancy, overpriced...
I have seen fake erect dicks in movies, though.
Undergarments. That failed. They admitted it failed last night when they rolled out one of the best shows probably ever, although I didn't watch it. I've seen plenty of nice pictures.
I didn't watch it, but here's what I'm going to put it in my title so I can try to get some clicks. I'll tell you that right now.
Pictures of it. And Hooters coming out to also admit that wokeness nearly destroyed their business.
You're just repeating yourself?
And more after a super quick word from this video sponsor, Private Internet Access.
Okay, cool. I'm going to fucking skip right past all that shit. That sounds fucking awful. Dope. Is that a 2-minute ad? No, 1.5 minute. Nice.
Night's Victoria's Secret show. What do you notice? Do you notice anybody who's 500 pounds? No. Do you notice any dudes? No. If they are, they're in the back.
This incredibly diverse crowd at the Victoria's Secret. I'm pretty sure this person's pregnant or something. Maybe it's just an optical illusion with the thing, but I think there's a pregnancy happening. I mean, this is just... I mean, I don't care. There's no quotas to have. Just have whoever you fucking got up here. No one cares. I see different body. Yeah, it's whatever. They're gonna have skinny fucking people at the Victoria's Secret thing. Is this never happened before? He's very excited.
Do you notice anybody over a size 2? No. Now, that
Over
isn't
a
to say
size
that
2.
only super thin supermodels are attractive. People like all sorts of different body types. I don't like them too skinny. I like something to grab onto, if you know what I mean. But also, these are supermodels. They're supposed to be like this. They're not.
I never understand. So they talk out of both sides of their fucking mouth. It's like they have to be this physical ideal that I'm not actually super attracted to, but it must be this thing for my approval, which is so strange.
Supposed to be 350 pounds. They're not supposed to be dudes.
I disagree. You can have lingerie for all of that. Male lingerie exists. You need to treat yourself. Dude, I got some Fenty boxers that'll blow your mind. Men can wear cute stuff.
In another white pill moment, here's Mary Morgan writing, LOL, covering up the plus size model with a huge denim jacket is...
Thanks for keeping that in the cut. Appreciate that. Twice. I often sneeze 2 times in a row too. You can't help it on a live, but I think you can in the YouTube video. Just cut it. You're not gonna do anything.
Shout out to him.
Can we acknowledge that he just sneezed into an open fucking room, did nothing. Twice. He went boom, boom, just out in the open, just kind of to his left, I guess this way, and then fucking did nothing. That's just a lot of snot to fling around the room. I sneeze into my shirt if I can't get to a tissue. Yeah. I try to cover it up, try not to get it out for everybody. I'll deal with the problems if we can't get to a tissue. But I mean, I often keep one with me so I can just if I need to get sneeze. I get sneezy too. I get it, dude. Covering your sneezes woke. I guess so. Even if I'm the only person in here. I just don't want shit going there. I don't know. I just want my fucking screens all splattered with sputum. Gross.
Mary Morgan here. LOL, covering up the plus size model with a huge...
So he thought that maybe they would edit it out. You should really fire this editor. Hilarious.
Denim jacket is such a telling moment. Now, I live in Wisconsin. This woman would be a dime piece here. She would be a hard 9. She is not what I would call plus size, and by any stretch of the imagination.
So this is rage bait.
But in the modeling world,
I'm not gonna lie, I take a job editing for this, folks, just to make that is an amazing idea. But you can't do it too much. I assume some of them, unless you're just freelance and they're just if they don't sign a contract and conduct thing, because it might be against your contract if you edit for one of these guys. But I think it would be very funny to have leftists editing their content and sneaking things in and leaving shit in or cutting it funny.
I would say yes. So you have
in ways right wingers wouldn't even notice.
This person walking out again. She looks just as fit, although I don't like the Bob tattoo there, which appears to be under
the Bob tattoo.
They're calling her plus size, but I mean, in the modeling world, yes. The fact that she's wearing a giant denim coat.
Okay, there's a 1,000,000% chance that all of these people had multiple looks throughout the evening.
We are so back. Just look at all the comments. We are so back.
Including me. I said we are so back.
Plus size, I could see her ribs. Standards may have swung a little too far. Again, this is in the modeling world. This is not in...
It has 8 retweets. No one fucking agrees with this. This is just a sycophant thing. This is just you guys. The culture.
Real life, I would not call her plus size. Yeah. And also, in the real world, I would probably call these other women anorexic. But this is a normal sized woman.
Looking at bots,
but not
and shit.
The 400-pound monstrosity that Victoria's Secret tried to tell us was attractive before. I mean, even Lizzo.
I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Lizzo went on the fat jab. She's clearly going to have cosmetic surgery to remove all of her extra skin. Why? Because we all knew. I mean, you have the lights, camera, lingerie, the best looks from Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2025. Do you see any men? Here's Bella Hadid. Here is Gigi Hadid. Both exceedingly trim, fit. Here's that moron Angel Reese, who
we hate her.
who's not exactly in the best shape, but
She's a literal professional athlete.
they cover it up with these.
What do you mean they cover it up? You know she was moving, right? She was moving.
Giant boas.
Is this guy is the quartering brain dead? Yes, he is here to farm clicks. He is here to tell you about the ways that you can give him money.
Here you have Emily Ratajkowski, also extremely fit, but a moron in real life. Here's a bigger girl. Okay, here's a bigger girl.
Woke. It's woke.
Ashley Graham.
No.
Not obese.
Not obese. Dude, I'm telling you. You go on you show your comment. I'm not even gonna. You show fucking people reacting to this in right-wing spheres. All of them are gonna be like, she's fat. Socialism.
Just a bigger girl. Again, you don't see any obesity. It is completely gone. It's completely gone. And then on top of that, again, bringing home the return of the restaurant. Hooters vows to return to its roots as founders take back full ownership. The original founders of the iconic Hooters chain have taken back full ownership of the brand and promised to, quote, return to its roots as a lively local hangout.
Okay, so they bought it back from the firm that bought it from them.
On Tuesday, Hooters Inc., which launched the first restaurant, I think Hooters got their lunch eaten by like Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings did what Hooters did, but did it better in terms of the food. And once Hooters started hiring obese girls with meth.
Why is he saying it's all the obese girls? Dog, maybe it's just because he's in fucking the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin. And he's like, yeah, all my Hooters girls are obese. Everyone's obese. You're fucking obese. You're obsessed with fat people. It's crazy. And he's a fatty. I don't understand why. I'll never get right-wing men that are fat as fuck that are like, everyone else is too fat. Not me, though. Eats another fucking bratwurst. Brother, pick a fucking lane. I like them thick, but also you can't see obese people anywhere. What? You're such a fake fucking loser. These same people are like, oh, well, I don't even think she's hot. She's fake, right? Because in reality, she doesn't give you the time of day. And so when you aren't actually able to interact with these women and sexualize them in person the way you do in your head, they become like whores and shit. And the right they keep cycling, and they're all fucking virginal. He has a wife, and they don't fuck. You know, I mean, this is how this goes forever. This is how it's gonna go. God, she should divorce his ass. I wonder if they got a prenup. Maybe that's why.
Tattoos and baby daddy's tattoos.
Baby daddy's tattoos. Can't get tattoos. You can't be hot. Any hot, thick people with tattoos in chat? Oh no. Very sinful behavior. Very bad. Don't want to see you at the Hooters at all. Would hate to run into a bunch of thick hotties with tattoos at the local Hooters. No. No. Please, no.
No reason to eat their food, which was subpar. It was subpar compared to everybody else. I mean, you could go to, the Tilted Kilt was way better. They had hot chicken.
I don't even know what the fuck a tilted kilt is. Never heard of it.
Working there. Their food's mediocre. Hooters, their food's mediocre. They had hot chicks, so you went there. But
they had hot chicks, so you went there. I don't know, man. I just never really went there as an adult. I got taken there by adult men as a young man. That's how my experience with Hooters went. Boomers love that shit. Millennials.
Have a fantastic day.
It's kind of awkward, man. Barry Bear, thanks for the 18 months. I don't like the idea of going in there for chicken wings and the girls there are like kind of sex workers, but not really. And like, yeah, their boobies are supposed to be out, but like they're also in fucking high school. I'm not going there. Once I don't even remember going there with my friends. I don't even remember doing that. We went to like the fucking Chinese buffet or something. It was $5. It's cheaper. Chicken wings. You fucking made of money, bro.
Buffalo Wild Wings came along and was like, well, how about just good food and good liquor and good drinks and normal people, working there. That also...
Normal people? Oh, so you're saying that the business model of the titties out didn't really fucking do anything, and this is all a virtue signal, and you agree that this restaurant's problem was its food quality and atmosphere, and that's why it didn't find the success that... I mean, it was never the wokeness. You are describing your own experience. You're like, well, I wasn't really that into it. You can't even take the side you're trying to take in your virtue signal. It's so sad.
Worked for them. According to the announcement, patrons will notice, quote, immediate changes at the restaurant, including fresher quality ingredients and a cleaner menu. Hooters Inc. also said its female servers, Hooter girls, will return to wearing the original uniforms, meaning...
Great. So the employees of Hooters, specifically the serving girls, wanted to change the uniform. They wanted options in their uniform, and they I don't know if they collectively bargained for it, but they had enough complaints about it that they changed it.
The hot pants and the spillage. The traditional orange shorts, white top combo, and that the acquisition will be marked by a, quote, renewed commitment to family and community.
With the titties out? It's a family restaurant with the titties out. Beautiful. Pick one. Just pick one. Do you want it to be a titty bar, or do you want it to be a family bar? I feel like these 50-year-old men are trying really hard. Like, they're embarrassed to express sexual desire or fantasy to their wives, but they're also total fucking pigs. And so to thread that line, they're like, I want to go to Hooters, the family restaurant. Like, just talk to your wife. I don't know. Socially accepted strip club. It's not even, though. It's not even close to what a strip club is like. But yeah, they want like a sexualized area for fucking 20-something girls, maybe. It's just a bad vibe, man. I'm not going.
I never really got...
I will, if I ever eat at Hooters, it is only going to be ordering it and getting it delivered to my ass. You will not catch me in a Hooters. You'd have to invite me to a Hooters specifically. It had to be like a big event, like, hey, it's my dying wish to go to the bar with all of us and go to Hooters. I'm in. But geez.
Why Hooters tried to say that they were a family restaurant, or they tried to commit to a family atmosphere. It is not where I would take my kids. Not because...
he doesn't have kids.
Of the girls that work
Hooters is absolute garbage, yes.
There, but mostly because it's a greasy bar. It's not a family restaurant. They should just embrace the gooners. They should embrace that, yeah, we have hot chicks and mediocre food. But where else can you go and have hot chicks serve you mediocre food?
The strip club? The food might be better, too, depending on where you go. I don't like strip clubs either, though. A lot of exploitation. Do you know in pretty much every strip club, the business model is that the dancers rent the stage? It's awful. Like, they rent their time. Yeah, my dad took me to Hooters too. I liked the wings when I was a kid as well, but I think they're they're battered deep fried chicken. I mean, kids like that for sure. But as an adult, I've had a hard time fucking enjoying them. I've had like one good meal from Hooters in the last fucking decade, and I didn't go inside. It was just open.
Like that should be like what that's their unique selling proposition. The acquisition, completed for an undisclosed sum, concludes a lengthy process that began with Hooters of America filing for bankruptcy earlier this year, as well as a wider period of difficulty for the retail sector. The March filing was attributed to the significant debt accrued by the company, something one expert said was due to its, quote, antiquated business model. No. Hot chicks serving hot food is never going to go out of style, ever. You just have to make that food affordable and make your drinks good. That's all you have to do. Like, I feel a little bit weird eating at a Hooters. I've eaten at like one or two in my whole life, but
It's so weird to be a guy who is made uncomfortable by Hooters to go to bat for it so much, just like for the like I'm saying, he's just doing virtue signaling to his right wingers.
feel like I go in there, people are going to think I'm a skis or something like that. But like, if they had really good quality food and affordable drinks, I would have no problem eating there. The problem was you would go there and it would be mediocre food that was priced like you were eating in a strip club and you were seeing no bobs. All right.
Bobs? I just this fucking Funko Pop ass sexuality of straight men has to go. It's gotta get the fuck out of here. I cannot deal with that. Bobs.
Beyond a return to its delightfully tacky aesthetic, the founder said that the change
Going to Hooters for the plot. Ugh, I love titties. I just like, okay, you know what I like about titties? When someone wants to show their titties off. Wants to. I feel like Hooters, you're an employee. You're forced. If you are feeling hot and your titties are out and you're a waitress, that's cool too. I don't mind. Yeah, Bob's was boobs. He meant boobs, but he said Bob's because he was censoring himself. Just have some titties. If you got some titties you want to show them off, you'll be showing them off already. I don't need a fucking corporation to tell people to do that. It makes me feel icky because you don't always like. I don't feel like every single day you go into work, you're like, oh yeah, I feel like being sexualized today. This is just the shift they gave me because I'm a waitress. You know what I mean? It has a totally different vibe to just someone feeling themselves. So yeah, I'm not into it.
will also involve the restaurant renovations and the adoption of a streamlined menu built around better, higher quality ingredients. Yes, please, this is what we want. In March, Hooters of America filed for Chapter 11 protections to address its $376 million in debt, following a sustained period of difficulty, which had saw more than 40 of its restaurants closed in the summer of 2024. At that time, it announced plans to sell its roughly 150 company-owned restaurants to a group of existing franchisees led by founders of Hooters Inc., and said the deal would close in a matter of months. As part of the restructuring, Hooters Inc. and Hoot Owl Restaurants, a prominent franchisee, reached an agreement in principle to acquire over 100 of its restaurants.
Yay.
What people are saying, well, Neil Kiefer, the CEO, said, we're not just acquiring restaurants, we're taking back the Hooters name to show the world who we really are.
Hooters is coming back, dude. Dude, the kind of guy who's really invested in this
Clone.
makes me laugh.
Our vision is about more than great food and service. It's about bringing people together, making memories, and ensuring that Hooters remains a place where everyone feels welcome. Again, don't...
Super weird.
You know, there was this old book that my old job made me read from something not Malcolm Gladwell, but it was John Maxwell, I think. Probably a fake name. Something about don't put your pigeons in eagle school or something like that. Blah, 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 blah.
He really does upload 5 videos a day. Oh, yeah. As you can see, the energy for the process is not high. So he just pumps these out no matter what the topic is. He gets a 10 to 11 minute long video, squeezes it as much as he possibly can. And then that's the formula. Just 5 videos a day. And that's not even, I'm telling. So that's 5 videos a day. Then he does the fucking other content. And then he has another channel where he uploads. He's trying very hard. It's just every day. How exhausting. What a terrible existence. The grift is just tough.
Whatever that was. And but the fact of the matter is,
At least we know he doesn't like his job.
don't try to be what you're not. Hooters, if you have great wings, all you have to have is great wings and a heavy hand on the pour and reasonable prices on your drinks, people will come back. It's not like saying, it's not like saying, oh, hey,
Wow. The content, it's tough to make. He's doing it anyway.
Oh, it's not. I forgot where I was going there. I got a text that got me off track. But like,
This is a fantastic video. And a great example from start to finish of what makes Jeremy a special little guy. A specimen. What a unique creator. A malignant force that just does the same thing every day. Just poorly reads some articles, doesn't really understand what he's talking about, doesn't really have any takes. Kind of scraping for time just to get to the end of it.
bars and restaurants will always be popular. It's just we want better food in them. And places like Hooters and other places like that, they got away from that. Now, if you're Hooters, you got to bring the hot chicks back. If you don't have hot chicks working there, then you're just a restaurant. And now you're competing against a lot of better restaurants. You need above average food, and value, all right? And tiggle bitties, because everyone loves tiggle bitties. Welcome
Just open up a Hooters, man.
back to the restaurants. Welcome back to Hot Chicks and Victoria's Secret. We are so back, and it's not even a year into Trump's presidency. I hope
Into Trump's presidency. Trump did it! That's how it works. Trump made people like tits, and he bankrupted the Hooters so that they could get it back from the wokes. Art of the deal, dude. We should have seen the 40 chess that he was playing. We didn't
I'll
know.
take human breast milk on my Cheerios.
Exactly, or on your wings even. It dulls the heat from the buffalo sauce. That's why we need the boobies. Bob juice. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm not calling it Bob juice.